Welcome to 1337. Welcome to the future.
Welcome to 1337, the future of podcasts on the human element. I'm Max, your guide to understanding human behavior.
And I'm Sophia, here to explore the depths of the human psyche with you.
Today we're diving into the world of AI.
Ooh, AI.
But through a lens you might not expect, the ancient game of Go.
Interesting.
We're going to unpack the story of AlphaGo.
Okay.
A program created by Google DeepMind that took the Go world by storm.
You know, Go has been around for thousands of years, and for a long time, people believed that no computer could ever truly master it.
Right.
It's a game of incredible complexity,
Oh, yeah.
with more possible moves than atoms in the universe.
Wow.
It was thought to require, a level of intuition and strategic thinking that was uniquely human.
Exactly. But then AlphaGo came along and shattered those assumptions.
Really?
First by defeating European champion Fan Hui, and then by taking on the legendary Lee Sedol,
Wow, Lee Sedol.
a 9-dan professional Go player.
He's amazing.
It's a story that really makes you question, what it means to be intelligent.
So how did they even begin to, program something to do that?
Yeah, what's fascinating is how DeepMind approached this challenge.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of trying to program AlphaGo with, every possible Go strategy,
Right.
they essentially taught it how to learn.
How do you teach a computer to learn? Especially something as complex as Go.
Yeah. Well, they started with something surprisingly simple. Video games.
Video games.
Remember the classic game Breakout?
Oh, yeah, with the, you control a paddle, bounce a ball, and break bricks.
Exactly. They let their AI loose on Breakout, and it started learning through trial and error.
Just like a human would by playing it over and over.
Exactly. But here's where it gets really interesting.
Okay.
The AI started developing these crazy strategies that even the programmers didn't anticipate.
Really?
For instance, it figured out how to dig a tunnel around the side of the Breakout wall to get the ball behind the bricks.
What? It learned to cheat. That's
Yeah.
kind of hilarious, but also a little unnerving.
It's like it found a loophole that no human would even think of.
Exactly. And that's what makes AlphaGo's story so compelling.
Right.
It highlights this potential for AI to, think outside the box.
Yeah.
To come up with solutions that we humans, with all our biases and assumptions, might completely overlook.
So this Breakout experiment showed them that their AI could learn, and learn fast.
Uh-huh.
But how did they make the leap from Breakout to the complexities of Go?
Well, that's where Demis Hassabis, DeepMind's CEO, comes in.
Okay.
He has this long-standing fascination with both Go and AI.
Right.
And he believed that Go was the ultimate test for artificial intelligence.
Okay. So they had this ambitious goal, this AI that could learn.
Yeah.
And this incredibly complex game.
Yeah.
What were the first steps in teaching it to play Go?
They started by feeding AlphaGo a massive data set of human Go games.
Okay.
Imagine millions of games played by the best players in the world.
Wow.
All that data pouring into AlphaGo's digital brain.
So it was like giving it a crash course in Go strategy, learning from the masters.
Exactly. But the real breakthrough came when they introduced something called reinforcement learning.
Reinforcement learning sounds intense. Can you break it down for us?
Okay. Imagine you're training a dog to do a trick. You give it a treat when it does something right. That's essentially reinforcement learning. AlphaGo played millions of games against itself, and with each win, it was essentially rewarded,
Oh, I see.
reinforcing the winning strategies.
So it was basically battling itself,
Yes,
getting better and better with each game, honing its skills through this self-play.
exactly. This was crucial because it allowed AlphaGo to go beyond simply mimicking human play. It started to discover new moves and strategies that no human had ever thought of.
Wow.
It was like it was inventing its own style of Go.
And this is where Fan Hui, the European Go champion, enters the picture, right?
Yes.
He was the first professional player to face off against AlphaGo.
Yes, and he was incredibly skeptical at first.
Oh,
He couldn't believe that a machine could possibly challenge a professional Go player.
right.
But then they played a 5-game match, and AlphaGo won every single game.
Wow. I can't imagine the shockwaves it sent through the Go community.
Yeah.
Suddenly, this AI wasn't just a novelty.
Right.
It was a serious contender.
Absolutely. Fan Hui was completely stunned. He later said that he felt like, something had changed.
Yeah.
That he didn't even understand himself anymore after losing to AlphaGo.
That must have been a real blow to his ego.
Yeah.
I mean, imagine being defeated by a machine at something you've dedicated your life to mastering.
It was a turning point, not just for Fan Hui, but for the entire world of Go.
Right.
And it set the stage for the ultimate showdown. AlphaGo versus Lee Sedol.
Lee Sedol, legend in the Go world.
Yeah.
He's considered one of the greatest players of all time. So this was more than just a game.
It was huge.
It was a clash of titans.
Yeah.
A battle for the ages between human and machine.
The whole world was watching. Go is hugely popular in Korea, and this match was seen as like a test of human ingenuity against the rising power of artificial intelligence.
Right.
There was this palpable sense of anticipation,
I bet.
and even a bit of fear. Could a machine truly outsmart one of the greatest human minds?
In this ancient and incredibly complex game, I bet the tension was off the charts.
Yeah.
So what happened in that first game?
Well, everyone expected Lee Sedol to dominate, but from the very beginning, AlphaGo played with this uncanny precision and confidence.
Really?
It made moves that seemed unorthodox, even confusing to human experts.
So it wasn't just playing well, it was playing differently.
Yes.
In a way that humans couldn't quite grasp.
Exactly. And that's what made it so unnerving.
Wow.
It challenged our understanding of the game. AlphaGo won the first game and the news spread like wildfire.
It must have been a real wake-up call for the Go world.
Yeah.
And maybe even for humanity as a whole. It's like we were being forced to confront the possibility that machines could surpass us in ways we hadn't even imagined.
And it also sparked a lot of interesting conversations about the nature of intelligence.
Oh, interesting.
People started referring to AlphaGo with pronouns like he and she, even though it's just a program.
That's fascinating. It shows this natural human tendency to anthropomorphize AI, to see it as something more than just lines of code. But back to the match. Did Lee Sedol manage to adapt to AlphaGo's unusual style after that first loss?
He tried, but AlphaGo kept throwing him curveballs. In the second game, there was this one move, Move 37, that became legendary.
Move 37. It sounds ominous. What was so special about this move?
It was a move that no human would have played.
Really?
It seemed completely illogical at the time, even to top Go professionals.
Wow.
They thought it was a blunder.
But it wasn't a mistake.
No, it was actually a brilliant move. Later analysis showed that AlphaGo had calculated the low probability of a human making that move, which allowed it to gain a strategic advantage.
So it was exploiting a blind spot in human thinking,
Yeah.
a pattern that we couldn't see because we were too bound by our own convention.
Exactly. It was like AlphaGo was playing a different game, a game with rules that we didn't fully understand. And that's where the real power of AI starts to emerge.
Yeah.
It's not just about processing information faster. It's about seeing the world in a fundamentally different way, unconstrained by human biases and assumptions.
And how did Lee Sedol react to this? I imagine he must have been frustrated, if not completely bewildered.
He was visibly shaken. You could see the struggle on his face as he tried to make sense of AlphaGo's moves. It was like he was playing against an alien intelligence.
So AlphaGo wins the second game with this mind-bending Move 37. Did Lee Sedol did he ever manage to crack the code?
Well, he kept fighting. But AlphaGo was relentless. It went on to win the third game as well. At that point, there was a sense of awe, but also a bit of unease spreading through the Go world.
I imagine it was like a real mix of emotions.
Yeah.
On the one hand, you have this incredible achievement of human ingenuity, creating an AI that can play Go at this superhuman level. But on the other hand, it's almost a bit unsettling, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, what does this mean for the future of human intelligence?
Exactly. People were starting to grasp the magnitude of what AlphaGo represented. Commentators were calling it the strongest Go player ever witnessed, surpassing even the greatest human masters. And it raised all these questions about the role of human intuition, creativity, and even the very definition of intelligence.
It's like AlphaGo was forcing us to confront our own limitations.
Right.
To reevaluate what we think we know about thinking itself. But then in the fourth game, something incredible happened. Lee Sedol, against all odds, fought back and won. Tell me about that moment.
Game 4 was a turning point. It was like a collective sigh of relief for humanity. Lee Sedol played this incredible move, Move 78, which has since been dubbed the God move.
The God move. That's quite a name. What made it so special?
It was a brilliant, insightful move that seemed to come out of nowhere. Even AlphaGo's evaluation system, which had been so flawless up to that point, seemed to falter.
So even AlphaGo, this seemingly invincible AI, had its weaknesses.
It seems so. The exact reasons for its miscalculation are still debated, but it showed that even the most advanced AI can make mistakes, especially when faced with truly exceptional human creativity.
That's kind of reassuring, isn't it?
Yeah.
It means that we humans still have something unique to offer, something that even the most sophisticated AI can't quite replicate. What was the reaction like when Lee Sedol pulled off this victory?
It was electric. People were cheering, celebrating Lee Sedol's win as if it were a victory for all of humanity. It was like we needed that win to remind ourselves that we're still capable of outsmarting these machines, at least sometimes. But even though he won that game, AlphaGo ultimately won the match, right?
AlphaGo won the fifth and final game, securing a 4-1 victory in the match. But even in defeat, Lee Sedol had pushed AlphaGo to its limits, exposing its vulnerabilities, and forcing the DeepMind team to re-examine their creation. What were some of the key takeaways from that final game?
One of the most intriguing things that emerged was the concept of slack moves.
Slack moves. What are those?
They're moves that seem unnecessary, even counterintuitive from a human perspective.
Yeah.
AlphaGo would often play these moves that didn't seem to directly maximize territory or gain an immediate advantage.
So it was playing it cool, not sweating the small stuff.
Right.
But why would it do that?
That's what baffled the Go experts. But as they studied AlphaGo's games more closely, they started to realize that these slack moves were actually incredibly sophisticated. AlphaGo wasn't just focused on winning by the biggest margin, it was playing the long game.
So it was thinking several steps ahead.
Yeah.
Even if it meant sacrificing short-term gains.
Exactly. And this really challenged conventional Go wisdom, which often emphasizes aggressive play and maximizing territory. AlphaGo showed that sacrificing territory early on could lead to a stronger strategic position later.
That's wild. It's like it was teaching us a whole new way to think about the game.
Right.
A more subtle and strategic approach.
And that's the beauty of AI. It can push us beyond our own limitations, forcing us to question our assumptions and see the world in new ways.
So AlphaGo's legacy extends far beyond the world of Go.
Definitely.
It's a story about the power of AI, but also about the limits of human understanding. What are some of the broader implications of its success for the field of AI?
AlphaGo's victory marked a major turning point for artificial intelligence. It showcased the power of deep learning and reinforcement learning in tackling, really complex problems.
It's like it opened up a whole new frontier, showing us that AI is capable of far more than we ever imagined.
Exactly. This sparked massive investment and interest in AI, with researchers and companies exploring its potential in all sorts of fields: medicine, transportation, education, even tackling problems like climate change. The possibilities seem endless. But I know you're also a big proponent of looking at the human side of things. What stands out to you about the human response to AlphaGo?
It's fascinating how AlphaGo captured the public imagination. It wasn't just a scientific achievement, it was a cultural phenomenon. People were captivated by this idea of a machine that could play Go, this ancient game that was so deeply intertwined with human intuition and creativity.
And remember the emotional roller coaster people went through.
Yeah.
The initial shock of Lee Sedol's losses, the elation when he won that fourth game, and then the ultimate acceptance of AlphaGo's dominance.
It's like AlphaGo wasn't just playing Go, it was playing with our emotions, challenging our understanding of ourselves and our place in the world.
I think it made a lot of people realize that AI isn't just some abstract concept. It's something that has the potential to touch our lives in very real and profound ways. But of course, with any powerful technology, there are concerns about its potential impact.
Absolutely. I think a lot of people worry about the potential for AI to displace jobs. As AI becomes more sophisticated, it could automate many tasks that humans currently do.
That's a valid concern, and it's something we need to address proactively. We need to ensure that the benefits of AI are shared widely, and that we don't end up in a situation where the rich get richer and the poor get poorer.
I couldn't agree more. There's also the concern that AI could be used for malicious purposes, like developing autonomous weapon systems or creating incredibly sophisticated surveillance technologies.
We have to be incredibly mindful of that. We need to make sure that AI is developed and used responsibly, ethically, and in a way that benefits all of humanity.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Embracing the potential of AI while being aware of the risks.
Exactly. And I think the story of AlphaGo is a reminder that technology is never just about the technology itself. It's about how we choose to use it and what kind of future we want to create.
So where does this leave us? We've seen how AlphaGo mastered Go, a game that was once thought to be the exclusive domain of human intelligence. It challenged our assumptions, pushed the boundaries of AI, and sparked a global conversation about the nature of intelligence itself. What's the big takeaway for you?
AlphaGo's story is a reminder that we're living in an era of incredible technological advancement. AI is no longer science fiction. It's here, it's real, and it's rapidly evolving. But I think the most important lesson is that AI isn't something to be feared. It's a tool. And like any tool, it can be used for good or for ill. It's up to us as humans to guide its development and ensure that it's used to benefit humanity.
Yeah, I think a lot of people hear AI and immediately think of dystopian sci-fi scenarios where robots take over the world.
Right.
But AlphaGo shows us that AI can be something different. It can be a partner, a collaborator, a tool that helps us understand ourselves and the world around us better.
Absolutely. AlphaGo forced even the greatest Go players to re-examine their assumptions about the game. It showed them new moves, new strategies, new ways of thinking. It expanded their understanding of what was possible. And in a way, that's what AI can do for all of us. It can challenge our assumptions, push us beyond our limits, and help us see the world in new and unexpected ways.
And that brings us back to the human element.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, AI is a reflection of our own ingenuity, our own creativity. It's a testament to the power of the human mind.
The story of AlphaGo is ultimately a story about us, about our capacity for innovation, our drive to explore, our endless curiosity. And it makes you wonder, what other seemingly impossible challenges will we conquer next? What other hidden truths are waiting to be discovered both within ourselves and through the lens of AI?
Those are questions worth pondering. If you're intrigued by this deep dive into the world of AlphaGo and the future of AI, we got tons of resources waiting for you over at 1337podcast.com.
Thanks for joining us on this journey into the depths of the human psyche. Until next time.
Strength and honor, I am Spartacus.
Thanks for watching. Tap into 1337podcast.com.